Today, we're going to have a look at Angelina Jolie and see if we can spot the correlation between her and children. Lots of children. Do her actions make sense in her horoscope? Well, let's have a look. Let's get to the heart of the matter. When you talk about kids in a horoscope, the first place to look is the moon. There are two other points to check, but that's where I start, as the planets represent the most active component of a horoscope. Now, we find her moon in the 11th house, so that means she and kids capture the attention of the public. When you think of her, what comes first? Brad, one of her movies, or her kids? She may not want the attention on her kids, but it is going to be there according to her horoscope. Now, her moon is in Aries, the sign of action, impulsiveness, and decisiveness. Brad, it's time we had some kids. Let's go. Of course, he may not have suspected that meant going overseas. Aries moon means emotion-based decisions get acted on fast. If there are any regrets, they come much later, if there's time. Now, her sun is in Gemini, and that means ideas don't require a lot of scrutiny to be acted upon. Neither of these signs will be looking closely at the emotional impacts that water signs might fuss over, like Pisces and Scorpios. That can be a good thing, but not for water signs. It would be interesting to check the horoscopes of her kids, as that would tell us which ones were likely to be most challenged by her quick, decisive approach. But another day. With this configuration, decisions about children are likely to be quick, direct, and sometimes impatient. Her mind moves fast, and everyone will be expected to keep up, provided they've been given enough training, which is Gemini's input. Okay, now we're going to have a look at a fascinating little collection of astrological facts. When we talk about many, as in many kids, the planet that we look at is Jupiter, and you'll find it right here, right beside the moon. Many kids, many children. That's one of the most direct things that could be said with Jupiter and the moon together. With Jupiter and the moon, they also speak of a positive attitude and a generous heart. It's interesting to note that Jupiter is also the planet of success, and being in the 11th house, it means she can do well being in front of the public. It's as simple as that. What's also interesting is that Jupiter is also the planet that rules foreign cultures. I think there could be a tie-in there. When discussing children in a horoscope, the other planet that we consider, largely in terms of innocence, is Neptune. It forms a very positive connection, as we can see here, to the moon, suggesting the best qualities of Neptune can come through her having a lot of kids. Also, Neptune rules the world of images, and so the connection with Jupiter points out that success through images is very available. Interestingly, Neptune is in Sagittarius, so having a Sagittarian, like Brad Pitt, on her arm adds more oomph to her image projection power. And while we're on the subject of Brad, his Jupiter, his point of success, expansion and joy, is exactly in the same place that Angelina Jolie's moon is, which means she just loves him being successful, expansive and joyful. It makes for a very positive bond between them. Plus, Brad's success adds to her own success. And finally, for Brad to keep her in love with him, he should focus on being generous and joyful, be interested in other cultures and some philosophy, and because her moon is near Mars, which relates to masculinity and the body, let her know how much he enjoys loving her. Frankly, the chemistry between them can be too hot to talk about here. In fact, this chemistry will only die if they stop celebrating their relationship.